Hey, it's Sal from Sal's Real Thoughts.
Sal from Crome Yellow.
And we went to Beyond Fest and watched tons of films, but these films that we're going to review are like the top films that we absolutely love. And so one of them is Liliana Amirpour's The Bad Batch.
Yep. And
so, holy crap, this movie is kind of insane. And another cannibalism movie. So, where do we start with this movie?
Okay, so it takes place in like an unspecified time, probably the future. What happens is south of Texas, there's a wall, and they don't specify, but undesirables or people that aren't they don't see fit to live in America or whatever are just let into this like desert wasteland where they all fend for themselves. Like the weaker are kind of like used for food.
Yeah.
Their like body parts are cut off by these like stronger kind of like people, and then there's a town called Comfort where it's being kind of led by this kind of charismatic leader called the Dream, and it's about this girl, and she gets sent across and she's mutilated like pretty much right away, and then the film flashes like I think 3 or 4 months later, and it's like how she kind of like adapts, and there's a little vengeance, and then there's like unlikely redemption story kind of. Depends how you look on it. It's that kind of movie.
I feel like her previous film, A Girl Walks Home Alone at Night, it wasn't exactly or anything like I anticipated or thought it would be. And so I feel like when it comes to her work, I kind of go in not expecting anything and going for like a good ride. And I thought this was probably, I know it got different reviews. Either you loved it or hated it, but I really admired seeing like a fresh perspective, because you would never see this film anywhere else if she didn't make it, and I thought that was amazing. 'Cause you see it, you're like thrown into this wasteland, and it's like this hallucinatory kind of daydream, and you're just like lost in this abyss of different things, and
it's like an atmosphere movie almost.
Yeah.
It's very slow, very, very slow, but in a good way. Nothing is rushed, and you just like kind of, I don't know, it's kind of like a haze or a fog that just rolls over you, and you're just like caught in the middle of it. I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, it's fine. I feel like her movies are so simple, yet there's a lot of meaning and other intentions and other kind of deep-seated messages going on, and it's different for everybody who watches it and experiences, and it like you get different things from different people, and I think that's very hard to do in a sense. I kind of loved it. Like the music, the camera work were just incredible. And it's just a good ride.
I mean, for me, the thing about it is like this is her second film, right? So you can kind of see a pattern forming to her. Like her first movie is kind of like it's very simple, but it's like kind of like first love, that whole thing. And this movie, it's like really violent and really dark, but there's a romanticism about it that you kind of like don't see anywhere else. So like there's like a lot of shady things going on. I mean, people are eating people, but like the thing I like about it is that I feel like characters and ideas like that you would associate with like villains or things, and like her villains are almost like the heroes in this movie. So
there's no judgment in her movies.
Yeah, it's like all the characters are on a level playing field, but the whole thing is this really, really deep metaphor for to me anyways, it's like she's finding hope. Like she's finding hope through characters who are, you know, survivors, like in the shadow of like a broken America. So it's like, it's very relevant and timely and just really like optimistic in her own way, like not in a way that you would expect, and I really appreciate that.
Because she came to the Q&A after, and she was saying how at the time that she wrote this, she was going through a lot of things, and this was kind of her way of processing her emotions or everything that she was going through. And she literally made the main character without an arm and a leg because that's how she felt, and she wanted to be able to translate that onto the screen, and I feel like you can sense that. And there, like exactly, like he said, there's a sense of like hopefulness, even though this world is very desolate and kind of in a sense like hopeless, and the characters are so insane. This cast is so freaking good.
Jim Carrey's awesome.
Jim Carrey's in it, and I didn't know till like halfway until he told me.
I didn't recognize him until halfway.
Keanu Reeves is this like god at comfort, and it's strange, but it kind of...
He's perfect for it though.
Yeah, it kind of gives you the sense of this utopia where everything is fine, but at a certain price, and it's really cool. It's really original. It's like really colorful, which is another stark contrast from her first film, black and white. But it's like everything amped up, and like it's a totally unique movie, and I can't wait to see for other people to watch it, to be honest.
Yeah, and to see where else she goes, because I really think she's kind of like on her own level. It's very experimental, so I know a lot of people are gonna get thrown off. It's like, it's really the kind of movie where you're watching it, but what you see on screen, it means something else. It's not just what is on the surface. You kind of have to look beyond what you're seeing to kind of see the meaning behind it.
You have to just go for the ride for yourself and experience and go through the emotions of watching this film from start to finish, and I feel like a lot of emotions will stir within you. It's very psychedelic, and there's some beautiful sequences, and I just, all around, I thought it was great. So, yeah.
Same.
It's awesome. The music is just insane. Like, it's a banger. So if you can get a chance to get the soundtrack, please do. Anyways, be sure to check out Crome Yellow at ChromeYellow.com, and we'll be back for more reviews. Thank you so much. Bye.
Thank you.